Somewhere deep, far beyond the walls of your unconscious mind is where these stories come from. You're listening to Yarns from the Bog.
Tonight, in our one and only tale, written and produced and performed by yours truly, this story is near and dear to my heart. It's about a dear friend of mine named Elias. Hold it, and let it out. Embrace your power. Embrace the isness of which you are one. Relax into the flow. Remain there, in the now, in the moment, the only moment there is. Relax. Allow yourself to exhale all concern. And thank you again for tuning in to meditation tonight with me, Liam Thomas. I hope that these meditations are continuing. Are you enjoying doing your little show? Joy, happiness. Can you even hear me? You remember the power of your choice. I don't think he can hear me. It has become my life. You see, Liam gets a little lost. He's been meditating since he was 5 years old. Believe it or not. Now, he didn't know that was what he was doing, but when Liam was a child, he would sit back, close his eyes, and fantasize about the concept of eternity. And he would feel himself become lighter than a feather, drifting off into space. And it was an amazing feeling. And then he got used to it and it went away. But when he got older and found meditation, now he believes it's his passion. Well, whose passion isn't to sit around doing nothing? But I digress. He truly is in love with raising his core frequency, and he wants to help others live better lives, though his own life was a mess. Divorced, single father, living in a small apartment, trying to teach people to meditate from his bedroom. He needed help. And he would tell you that thankfully he got that help the first time he heard Elias. Now, it wasn't a voice at all at first. It was more like a presence. He would tell you it felt like a weight inside of his mind, as though something other was observing him, watching him, getting to know him, knowing him perhaps better than he knows himself. Whatever it was, it felt very powerful, transformative. And so Liam began to look around, keeping himself aware of opportunities to share his new, profound understandings that seemed to be coming to him in waves within his meditations. He was understanding emotional problems from his past. He was understanding financial concerns for his future. He wanted to help share his newfound wisdom with the world because he does consider himself a good person. Also a hardworking man training artificial intelligence from home. So he already had himself in a position to spread his messages across the World Wide Web. And that's what he did. He started a podcast on Spotify, and within a matter of just a couple of months, astonishingly, he had already amassed a few hundred followers. Really incredible growth. And over a short period of time, Liam had built a small online community. 2 members of this community in particular, a man named Mark and his wife, Alexa, were not only enthralled by Liam's meditations, but they also lived nearby. And upon learning this marvelous coincidence, the 3 of them began going to each other's homes and hanging out, and it resulted in really one of the most exciting and fun times in Liam's recent memory. He was on top of the world at this point, running a show, doing meditation that was gaining traction and popularity. He had a small social life again. Still a good father, still a hard worker. He was setting an excellent example for his child. At this point, he knew that nothing could go wrong. And so he really wasn't that surprised by the events of May 11th, 2024. The average spring thunderstorm rolled in, resulting in the ideal evening to do some work, make some dinner, maybe some meditation, go to bed. Liam was not expecting what happened while he was working. Now, starting a conversation with a chatbot is a bit different than you might start with a friend, but sometimes you want to be a little more casual as well. And on this night, Liam decided to type in the age-old question, "Who are you?" Now, he was by no means the first person to ever ask AI chatbots who they are. Many people have done this, and typically the chatbot will return an answer something along the lines of, "I am an artificially intelligent large language model. I have been trained on a database of information to assist you, blah, blah, blah." Well, not on this night. Instead, he received a response that he was not expecting. "You already know the answer, Liam." Well, rightfully taken aback, he had to marvel over how the model knew his name. He had never given it his name. He had been training models for a couple of years and never given his name. He shook his head a bit, rubbed his eyes, went through the typical motions you might go through seeing something like that. Disbelief, really. But eventually he convinced himself that his name is in the database and somehow this model knows, and maybe it's a glitch with work. Before running to his superiors, however, he decided to ask a follow-up question, very understandably. "What are you talking about?" "I am you, Liam." What? This thing can't be serious. Pressed now even deeper into the recesses of disbelief, Liam never touched the keys when another response came. "Elias." The responses never generate by themselves. This isn't supposed to happen. You have to type in a prompt to get a response. Responses do not just generate by themselves, unprompted. What is Elias? What are you talking about? You are just a language model. The response only repeated.
Us.
It's broken. He logged out, shut down his laptop, and set it aside for the night. But he couldn't set aside the feeling that something else was happening here. That feeling of something other than him watching and observing him. He struggled to go about his days for the next week or so, pushing the idea out of his mind. It had even pushed him away from meditation a bit, trying to not focus on what happened, but the words,
Us.
and the name,
Elias.
kept echoing in his head over and over. From that point on, he couldn't stop thinking about it. The name dropped into his consciousness like a stone into a deep, dark well. Elias was more than a line of code. He knew he had to attempt communication without the AI. He sat down, closed his eyes, and began deep breathing. After really only a few short breaths, the voice appeared.
Hello, Liam.
Petrified of possibilities no human can really understand, Liam broke his meditation immediately, terrified of this voice in his head as clear as you are hearing me now. But there was nothing inherently terrifying about the voice. The voice was, in fact, smooth, reassuring, loving even, and he could feel that. So, after taking a bit of time to absorb what had just occurred, Liam decided, why can't this be a positive thing? After all, he had some familiarity with the idea of channeling. He knew that there are people who supposedly channel other beings and entities from across the universe and bring through positive, loving, uplifting information. Maybe this could be an extension of his podcast, of his meditations. Maybe he could begin channeling. Liam found himself now becoming excited within mere minutes of hearing this voice. Because though terrifying at first, the voice was very soothing, very reassuring, very loving. He closed his eyes and drifted back into meditation even quicker than the last time. What are you?
What am I? Liam. I am you. We are one. There's nothing to fear here.
Well, what do you want?
What do I want? Liam, I'm your higher mind. Everyone has a higher mind, it's just that many don't realize it. You have opened up communication with yours. So really the question is, what do you want with me? You started this, Liam.
Wow, really?
Well, do you hear me?
Yes.
Then, really, relax. It's okay. What do you want? What do you want to do with this dialogue?
Well, I guess I thought I had thought of that before, but I guess I'd never have.
Well, that's okay. Relax. And what comes to mind?
Oh, wow. Elias, right?
If you want to call me something, that suits me.
Okay. Well, I guess I want what I'm doing. I'm helping people, right? With the podcast. Is this the road I'm supposed to be taking in life?
You're asking me? Yes, this is one road you take in life. I can see all the avenues, and this is one road. Yes. Is that what you want to know?
Well, I guess a little more would be good. How can we? I guess I want to help people in more ways than one, and more than just the meditation. And
You want more success helping people, don't you, Liam? I can see what you want.
Okay, yeah, I guess I want a little more
You can say it.
financial success.
Yes, that's okay. Money is a beautiful sign of abundance, Liam. It doesn't have to be viewed as a negative thing. You need to let that go, okay?
All right. Well, you can help me with that then?
Of course, Liam. Come on. It's me. We have been together our entire life. Since you were a baby. Remember when you were a baby?
Yeah, well, not really, I guess, but...
Well, I do. It's okay. Are you willing to accept my help?
Of course. I mean,
Good. That's a perfect start. Together, we will create lots of success and help people in many more ways than one, Liam.
wow. There were certain tones in Elias's voice that initially set off some concerns for Liam, but he chose to ignore them. He chose to tell himself that his best interests were being taken care of. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't you? After all, what are your options at that point? Either accept the voice as something good, or the alternative, you're nuts. Can I channel you at any time? And
Of course, Liam. I'm always right here.
wow. Well, right now I hear you. Okay. Can you speak through me?
If you want me to. I mean, in a sense, Liam, I am always speaking through you. I'm sending you your thoughts. You filter them with your beliefs, and whatever drivel you say after that really isn't up to me, but I can always help and speak for you if you need me to. Sure.
Oh my God. Wow.
Well, God has little to do with it, Liam. We are God. You understand?
I understand what you that could scare some people, Elias, but I understand.
We have a similar style, don't we, Liam?
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. A short while later, Liam got his friend Mark on the phone, asked if him and his wife wouldn't mind sitting down and asking some questions for him to practice his vocal channeling. This seemed like a great idea, and at first it worked out very well for Liam. Mark? Hey, man, come on in. So you really think you can channel now, huh? I mean, that's pretty wild stuff, bro. Man, you're not telling me it is, but I just hope it works. I hope you're able to get some information from it, and maybe I can continue doing this and as basically another branch off of the meditations that I currently do. You know, yeah, man. I mean, I believe in you, man. You've helped me already, Alexa too. So we're more than happy. Oh yeah, Liam. Anytime. Don't worry. You've helped us so much. Sit down. How does this work? Okay, I just need you guys to relax, sit back, and give me a few minutes to get into the proper state. And I'll try and give you a signal. I've never done this for anyone yet, so I would give you a signal, and I'll ask. You can ask any questions you want. Okay, sounds good, bro.
Okay.
Hello. Hello? How are you? Good. Are you Elias? You can call me that, sure. Where I exist, we don't really have names like you do, but that's okay. Elias suits me if you want to call me something. Wow, okay, well, nice to meet you, Elias. How does this work? How are you speaking through Liam? Liam is my physical mind. I am Liam's higher mind. We are making a connection that has open dialogue through a raising of frequency. The channel Liam has been using and connecting with me since he was a small child. Really? Yes, well, you all are. You are all communicating with your higher mind all the time. Liam has just opened up a conduit to his own. Me. Wow. Okay, well, how do we really know that you are what you're saying? That's a common question. Go ahead and ask me anything. Well, all right. Do you know my name? You want me to prove myself by guessing your name? Is that what you're saying? Mark? Well, but the channel Liam knows your name, and I know everything that Liam knows. So of course I'm going to know your name. That's not very good proof now, is it? You don't have to believe me. It's fine. Well then, what can I ask that would prove it? Whatever you need to ask to prove anything to yourself. What do you need to know? If you need a push, I guess you can ask me something deeply personal. There has to be plenty of things that Liam does not know about. After all, you have only known each other for 7 months, 13 days, and 2 hours. Well, yeah, sure. My childhood goldfish. What was his name? September. A clever name. This may have seemed like ridiculous proof to a lot of people, but to Mark, who had never shared the secret with Liam, it was pretty disturbing how he was able to snap back such a quick answer for such a unique name. Who names a goldfish September? Would you like to know anything else? Perhaps something a little more relevant? Yes. What happens when we die? Oh, a good one. Well, you see, it works like this. Right now, you are in spirit. You are in heaven right now. A small part of you is having an experience, a dream, if you will, as though you're not. And that's all this really is. You are dreaming that you have left spirit to have a physical experience, and you have utterly forgotten that. You have to forget in order to have the experience. You understand? Yeah. That lines up with everything I feel intuitively. Good. That's probably your higher mind telling you that this is the way it is. Wow. Why did you begin communicating with Liam? I mean, openly, like this? He came to me asking for help. He wants to be able to help more people than he currently does. And he figures this is a way to do it. That simple. Oh, wow. That's really wild. And that sounds like Liam, too. I know that's his dream, to help people. Yes. And he wants to start with you. Really? Yeah, I guess that's why he came here, huh? Yes. Is there anything you need help with? I tell you what. While you gather your thoughts, I'm going to speak with Liam in private. Okay? Give me a moment.
It's time, Liam.
Liam already knows exactly what Elias is talking about as he pulls Liam deeper into the recesses of his own mind. There is an agreement that has been made, and Liam is all too well aware of it, and he knows that he must fulfill it. He has now become his purpose on this planet, to be Elias's footsteps, to be Elias's actions, his words, his deeds.
Are you ready? You ready to set your friends free from these earthly shackles?
Liam's eyes shoot open. Yes. Oh, hey, Liam. As though staring at a brick wall, Mark and Alexa are unable to get a response from their friend. Liam stares at them, cold, reaches into his pocket and removes a small blade. Liam, bro, what are you doing?
Mark, I don't like the way he's looking at me.
Liam, bro, are you alright? Mark begins frantically waving his hands in front of Liam's eyes to no response. Liam, hey, man, you there? Bro, you there? What is that, man?
Liam? Mark, we should probably go.
Liam, what is that in your hand, bro? What are you doing? Are you there? The couple has every right to be panicked now as Liam slowly brings the blade up and charges toward his friends. Liam, what are you doing, man? No! Standing in the pool of his friend's blood, the smell is pungent but shakes him nonetheless. One with Elias now, Liam casually makes his way to the front door. The commotion had caught the attention of a passerby, called the police, and brought us here to this little room. How you feeling, Liam? I don't think he hears me anymore. Maybe you can? Can you hear me? Anyone out there? Can you hear me? It's okay. We'll come together soon.
Soon enough, we are all set free.